You've prepared for your appointment. Now you're going to present your requests, and that might be a telephone call ahead of time, or it might be at the very beginning of the appointment. You need to take the time to communicate what you want from this appointment in order for it to go well. So what do you need for your appointments to go well? Have a think about that. And here's some of the ideas that we came up with. It would help me if you could write down keywords as we go, or tell me what you're writing on the computer so that I feel included. It's really hard to understand when somebody starts talking like that to you, right? You need them to face you when they're explaining something and not just write their notes. Speak slowly and facing me so that I can hear you, or allow me to record our appointment so that I can listen again later. So in Canada, it's perfectly legal for you to record any conversation that you are a part of. We do suggest, because healthcare relationships are generally relationships that are ongoing, that you do request it. Say, could I record this so I can take notes later for that piece? But legally, you are entitled to do that at any time. It would help me if you could speak directly to me or directly to my support person. So perhaps you've brought someone with you, and maybe that person is there in person, or maybe they're on the phone, or maybe they're on the video, depending on restrictions and abilities. Maybe someone lives far away, but let the healthcare provider know, who are you speaking to? Is this person coming in a part of this conversation, or are they an observer? Let them know what you need. And then definitely ask to have a support person there, because it's helpful. Again, there's a lot of information being delivered, and to take notes and listen and comprehend all at the same time, especially if you're not an expert in healthcare, takes a lot of energy and a lot of practice. So include those people. And I'm going to give an example of a request that my husband always makes now that he is post-concussive. He has trouble with lights. So when he goes into an appointment, he will say, excuse me, could you please close the curtain or dim the lights? Something to that effect, because otherwise he finds it very difficult to understand what's going on, because the lights are actually hurting his head. So these kinds of accommodations should be presented right up front so that you actually can really absorb what's happening during your healthcare conversation.